Hello, my name is Samira. I am 30 years old. I've been living in Korea since now it's 2 years. And yeah, I am English teacher and yeah.
Oh, you're an
I think-
English teacher.
What?
Okay.
Hoping to be an English teacher.
Oh, hoping to be, okay.
In the process of finding a job in Korea now.
So, what brought you to Korea in the first place?
Well, the main reason that I came to Korea was because marriage,
Okay, so it's been about 3 years then since you came, right?
just 2 years ago.
2 years ago. So, how's the life in Busan?
Life in Busan, it's good. It's not bad for me, but I rather live in Busan than in Seoul.
Oh, why is that?
I think Seoul is a kind of really hectic for me personally, really stressful to just be there, and I think it's too crowded for me to like. It's a really crowded city and makes you feel like a little bit
Suffocating?
exactly
Okay,
suffocating.
suffocating. One could say they might feel that sense of claustrophobia because
Yeah, I
there's
guess
so
so.
many people,
Yeah,
especially rush hour traffic,
everywhere,
subways.
everywhere. It's
Okay.
like there's 100 people like crowded in one place.
Okay, but maybe give credit where it's due. So, what's something Seoul is good for, you think?
Different, like compared to Busan.
Yeah, just in general.
First thing I can think of is people, like how they interact with each other. I like it better here, but also in Seoul, I think it's for foreigners. I think it's more convenient because more people can speak other languages.
Sure.
It's more like international place for foreigners, but I still rather live in Busan because I also enjoy the sea. Yeah.
What's your favorite beach here in Busan?
I like Darepo Beach,
Darepo Beach.
but I also like Hyundai.
Haeundae.
Yeah,
Is Darepo Beach your favorite because you live around Darepo Beach?
because I live around there and I'm used to like I can go every day for a walk around the beach.
Okay.
That's why. And also, there's a mountain there for like a short hike. So I think there's like not only the beach, you can like enjoy the beach and the nature and the mountain and the park around there. Also, I like the beach there because it's like very clean and not so many people there. It's not crowded, so you can enjoy the view. Like, I think that's why.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying your stay in Busan. Were there some difficulties in adjusting to life here?
Yeah, of course. Like, there's always a difficulty to adjust to a new culture, a new country.
So, what's one big culture shock that you've experienced personally?
There's so many, but let's just say like the elderly here can be a little bit like how can I describe it? Like a little bit firm to maybe.
Maybe hard to approach?
Yeah, that's the right expression for it. Yeah, I had some kind of like incidents where it was involved with a elderly person, and I just understood later that it's just like a cultural thing, so I should not judge it by the just what happened. Yeah.
What could you go specifically, like what kind of incident it was?
Like just someone who like brutally pushed me and like hit me on purpose in so many occasions actually. One time it was on the bus and one time was on the subway station.
Oh, the elderly people hit you?
Yeah, one with the umbrella, and on the bus it was, I remember, I was really new here and the old man, he literally elbowed me on my face.
What? That's outrageous.
That was like, yeah, I don't think that's in general, like older people are like that
No,
in
yeah.
Busan. There's just like special cases.
Very rare
But
cases.
as a foreigner, it was like, the first experience with the elderly in
I'm so sorry
Busan.
that happened
So
to you. Yeah.
it's okay. So yeah, it was like a very
Wow.
interesting.
How did you overcome that? I would have been furious.
Well, actually, I was pretty shocked, but it's just like, it can happen maybe. But I was just unlucky. But
feel-
the funny thing is, I know so many girls, like foreign girls, or one of my friends that they had the same experiences actually.
Wow, that's very unfortunate that you had to go through that incident.
Yeah.
Hopefully, none of that ever happens to you ever
Hopefully,
again.
yeah.
Any other culture shock that you might have had?
People spitting on the street.
Oh, yikes.
This
Yeah.
is for me, it was like kind of culture shock because I didn't expect, I've seen this in other countries, but usually they avoid doing it in front of other person.
Sure.
But here some of them they just do it in front of you. Everywhere. This was also kind of for me. And also for me, it was the motorcycles. This is like scary for me in Korea because how they drive on the sidewalks and on the road everywhere. It's kind of things that it was the first things that I noticed. Like it was strange.
Yeah, that can be frightening and scary at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah.
What about public bathrooms? Did you notice anything different?
Well, actually, it's my favorite here in Korea.
Oh, so you like the bathrooms
I
here?
really like the system here. It's
Okay.
for free,
Uh-huh.
and mostly it's clean. Compared to Europe, is a huge difference.
Really?
Yeah,
You're talking specifically which country in Europe? Germany?
Germany or France.
Uh-huh.
I can say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. France and in Germany, you have to pay to use the bathrooms?
Yeah, especially in Germany, it's like you have to pay, and even though you pay, it's not clean.
Oh, really?
But for me here, I saw like the big difference. So I really like here, like everywhere there's a bathroom and it's free and it's clean. So
Well, the toilets, bidets.
yeah, this also actually I find it like a good thing here.
Not all, but some have bidets.
Some of them, yeah. I noticed also some they have, the traditional style.
The squat style.
Squat style, yeah.
Are you okay with those?
No. But it's interesting to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you went to the bathroom and you found out that that was the only option, how did you react to it?
I cannot use the bathroom then. I will search somewhere else.
Search somewhere else. Okay, so I guess you would want to avoid old villages.
I think so, yeah.
That can be tough. And also another culture shock I personally had was when I went to the public bathrooms. By the sinks, you would have blue bar soap where everyone.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and it's like in the metal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also. I found it interesting.
Were you okay with using that?
Actually, I never used those soaps. I usually have something with me to use.
Wow, you
Because
carry
also
around?
for me, I feel like someone touched that, so probably so many touched that, so I don't want to touch it also, even if it's a soap. Maybe I'm like a germophobic or something.
Okay. Do you watch Korean dramas?
I am not that much interested in Korean dramas because, well, I've watched a couple of dramas, but I think the idea usually is the same stories. The rich guy with the poor girl, and then
Very cliche.
very cliche, exactly. So
Okay.
I've lost interest of that.
So how do you keep yourself entertained? Say, what do you do for fun or when you have spare time?
Well, I think It's not something special. Like I like something to make me relaxed whenever I'm stressed. Maybe I paint. I really enjoy painting
Oh, wow.
and watching Netflix, just watching movies, finding new movies, and spending time with my cat.
Cats.
My cat, just
just
my
one
cat.
cat.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
yeah.
Did you bring the cat over from France?
No, actually, I
Germany?
got it here in
Oh,
Korea.
okay.
Yeah.
And how was that process like? Was it hard to adopt or buy a cat?
It's not that much like difficult. No, you just have to have the money to have a pet.
Okay.
I think it's quite expensive here. Like
Right.
in general, to have a pet is like a big responsibility. I think you need to be sure that you want a pet. But in Korea, it's not that much complicated. No.
It's not complicated to adopt or to buy a cat.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay. What about like to get your cat vaccinated or to take it to a vet, things like that? How has that process been?
That also is not very complicated. I always had someone like with me. It's also not very complicated. It's very easy.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have, I'm not a pet owner myself, so I wouldn't know. But I do know that the pet industry in Korea is growing and growing. What's something that you want Korea to have in terms of pet related things in the future?
Oh yeah, I would love it if like pets are allowed everywhere. Like cafes, restaurants, or maybe bus. Like in Germany, like you can take your dog, or especially dogs. Yeah, you can take it almost everywhere. But here, I noticed that it's not allowed in most places. That would be nice because also so many Koreans they have actually dogs. If they are trained, then I don't see the reason why not take them everywhere.
I suppose, yeah, and probably because the pet culture in Germany has been there for a long time.
Yeah.
So those kind of policies probably is much more mature and developed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you. It's done.
Do you have any questions?
Okay. No,
No? All right.
I don't have questions.
Do you want to share your Instagram?
Of course.
Like on the video? That's fine.
For Mira 94.
Okay, I'm going to be
For me, you
putting
can
it up
put
there.
it like.
Yeah.